This is the lockpicking lawyer. Every time I open a tubular lock that cannot be opened with an impressioning tool like this, I get the question at least once or twice of how to make a multiple position turn of the core without picking the lock multiple times. So I decided to make this video partially to answer that question and partially to show off a really cool acquisition I just picked up off of eBay. So first thing, let me pick this open and then I will show you how we get it in multiple positions. The lock I'm using right now is an ESD laundry machine lock used on vending laundromats in apartment buildings. Come on. There we go. Okay, we've got it picked one position, but let's say we have to pick it a whole 360 degrees. How do we go about doing that? Well, while this impressioning tool will not work while it's in the locked position because of the spring tension involved, it will work when it is between pin positions because now there's no spring behind the key pins, it's just solid metal. So I can press this tool straight down and I now have an impression of the lock and I can actually turn this completely around. But let's say I want a more permanent solution than that. Let's say I want to open multiple locks or I want to come back to the same lock tomorrow and I don't feel like carrying a tool like this around. There is another solution and let me show you what that is. Now that we have the key bitting in this tool, I can take a device like this, which is designed to read the bitting and measure each one. So I'm going to just show you. I line this up. Let's see, it's not quite a 2. Let's see, first position is a 3. Next position probably looks like a 1. Next position, let's see. Nope, 6 is too deep. Okay, that's a 5. Next position, 6. Going all the way around. Now, I've already done that for this particular lock, and this is what our bitting looks like. Now, I can do a couple of things with that. The first thing I can do is take this to a locksmith and have them cut me a key with this bitting. Many locksmiths do have the equipment to do that, and I don't know what the cost is, but I'd guess somewhere in the neighborhood of $5+. The other option you have is to use a kit like the one I just bought from eBay. And I'm really excited by this because I've never seen anything like this before, and it's made by a company that has long since gone out of business, Custom Security Products. What it is a modular tubular lock key kit. Comes with 2 levels of enough equipment to make 25 keys. Now I'm going to give you a close-up of each of the parts and then show you how we go about putting together a permanent key. Here's the top to this. Custom Security Products long since went out of business. Snap-a-Key may be the name of this particular product. However, I've seen a lot of products from this company with the Snap-a-Key moniker on it, and not all of them are this. So take it for what it's worth. Let's take a look at the individual parts. Now, the core of the whole thing is this. This is what accepts all of the other pieces to the key. When you're putting one of these keys together, the first thing you have to put in is the little cam driver. And let's see if I can do that. Come on. This is by far the hardest part of putting this key together. There we go. I think I've got it. And that gets locked into place with this brass disc that slides all the way down. The brass disc, well, then let me tell you about each of the bidding pieces. There are 8 different bidding pieces. As you can see, this one has a number 6 stamped on it. So let's say in one of the positions on this key, I needed a number 6 bidding. I just put it right there. The little punched out nub lines up with a hole, and then we just go all the way around the key, putting the appropriate bidding piece in. Then everything gets locked into place with this collar, and then this little knurled handle holds everything together. So I've already put together a key for the particular lock we were dealing with this key has this bidding. If we get a close-up of it, you can see how the finished product looks. So let's give it a test. Okay, let's put this back in the locked position, put our key in, and see if it works. And as you can see, it does. I now have a permanent key. I thought this was a really cool kit. I had never seen them before I saw this particular kit come up for auction on eBay. I was lucky enough to pick it up for just under $12. So I'm really excited about this acquisition. It will allow me to put a lot of tubular locks I have with no keys back into service, and I'm happy to share it with you. So there's my video, partially answering the questions I've received and partially showing off my new toy. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.